I'm Anna David, and I'm here in one of the sexiest cities in the world. But you know what I think is even sexier? I'll give you a hint. It's in your pants. There's a lot of people out there who need a little bit of help in the Department of Love. So Attack of the Show sent me to the streets of Las Vegas to give some hands-on advice. Chris, I understand you have a question for me.
Yes. My girlfriend hates porn. She won't watch it with me. She won't let me watch it alone. So I don't know if there's a way to break the ice or if it's just a lost cause.
I mean, like, you know, look, studies say like 90% of men watch porn and the other 10% are lying. So I think that I don't know exactly, you know, who she's dated before and how dishonest they've been about their own sort of extracurricular activities. But why do you have to tell her? That's my question. I mean, I'm not advocating lying, exactly, but it's really not her business what you're doing in your spare time. Unless, of course, you're doing it 24/7, in which case you gotta come back and ask me that question.
I didn't say. I have a really good friend of mine, very great gal, love her a lot, my best friend in the whole world. One night we got together.
Right, so you hooked up with her.
We hooked up with her. How do I bring it back to just being best friends, though? Where are we
This
gonna
is
go?
the danger of treading into the friend zone.
Well,
You know
where were
this.
you before this?
Well, here's the thing. I think that you've got to tread real carefully.
Okay.
So if you are, let's say, not available for a relationship, or you are available and you just don't want it to be with her, don't tell her that part. And then I'd say just tread really carefully. Tell her you want to go to dinner, take her out for coffee, do something. This is not a phone or text or, you know, email situation. And just say, you know, you love her as a friend, but you just are not available for a relationship right now.
Is there any way to take that, though, back to best friend, though? Because it was great, but I love her so much more as a best friend, and that means more to me.
Right. Well, tell her that. Man, if that was me, I would have, that seems really genuine. I would be your friend again.
My wife seems to have very intense orgasms.
Congratulations, my friend.
I know. I work at it. Do women have stronger orgasms than men do?
It does depend on the woman, of course. But, you know, and there's sort of mild and then there's extreme. And it sounds like maybe you're giving her a little bit of the extreme.
All right.
A mild one would have maybe like 2 to 5 contractions, whereas an extreme one would have maybe like up to 15.
Contractions.
Are we talking about 15?
Well,
Look at that guy. But, you know, it does obviously depend on the woman. And there are many women who, and, you know, 30%, studies say 30% of women don't orgasm from intercourse. You know, there are a lot of women who have a lot of trouble with it. So, yes, some women absolutely have more intense ones than men. But, you know, you can't really be inside her head. You know, what's intense to one person may not be intense to another. You don't have any problems. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, seriously, go home. What are you doing with me? Go find her. Just doing my bit to help out the masses in Sin City. I'm Anna David. See you next time I go in your pants.